got 600 here. I've got more bags of flour if I need it.
4 tablespoons of olive oil. 24K Brown Magic is starting a Minecraft server, which is so exciting. And I'll be streaming a bit of it as well, probably this week or next week. I'm sure it's going to be up and running very, very soon. And as soon as it does, I'm there. So I'll be streaming some Minecraft, so do come chill with me as well, and just come and chat and hang out and guide me on what I should build, and maybe join me in the server as well. That'd be really cool. But yeah, we're never too old or too young to game or just do something that you enjoy. And yeah, millions of people are like in love with playing Minecraft. So yeah, we'll get that sorted as well soon. Okay, so the temperature has gone down to 44.6, so we're at a good temperature. It was between 43 and 46 degrees Celsius for the water to allow yeast to foam up. So for many tries of me making like the yeast water to become active, I didn't realize that it needed to be at a certain temperature. So for a long time I was making still pretty successful like pizza dough. It was coming out alright, but it wasn't foaming. So now we're doing it properly. But yeah, so it's really cool, and I learned that from one of the viewers in my channel. So I'm so grateful for everyone that can teach me as we go through streaming. So let me just get a spoon. Actually, I'll use I don't know, I like using a fork when I'm stirring, I don't know why. Just to give the yeast a little bit of help. I'm not sure if you can see. Yeah, you can. There we go. Okay, so now we're just gonna... Wait, let me stir that in a little bit more. This is just at the bottom. Okay. Just needs a little bit of a hand. Oh, our hormones are the big blue ones, yeah? My little blueberry had a bagworm, and the pepper had a moth caterpillar. What? Did the same thing. Cut the affected branch off and toss them into the grass. No, big green ones. I supposed to pick up. Yeah, post it on Discord, because I have no idea what that's like. But then again, like, being in the desert, we get different, and in the Middle East we get different pests, don't we? It's really interesting to know, because like, you never know, like I might get some of those bugs at some point in the future, wherever I settle my feet and settle down. Who knows what country that will be. Posted under pets and wildlife. Figured it was wildlife. Yeah, it's all good. Let me check. I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to take some like antihistamines just before stream, I think. I'm not sure if, maybe can you imagine if I'm allergic to flour? Like if it goes into my mucous membranes and then it starts to tickle them. Sorry, Discord. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that now for a little while until it starts to foam up, which should take about 5 minutes, and then we know that the yeast is ready. There's Pets and Wildlife. That's a huge caterpillar. Hi, Storm Chaser! How did it go last night? I fell asleep? No problem. So I'm in Dubai, and I'm gonna say that a large part of the caramel didn't... Thanks for that. I heard a little bit, it's very quiet. Okay, let me note that down, and I'll turn up the volume on Streamlabs for the TTS to be turned up. TTS, turn up, bit alerts, yeast proofs. Add 2.5 cups of flour with proofed yeast and mix well in the KitchenAid or with the dough hook. Okay, so I have a dough hook here. So these are your dough hooks. These ones are what you use for a lot of cakes or whipping, so anything that you need to whip. Like cream or things like that. That's what you'll use to whip up. And then this one is for more doughs. Sometimes cookie doughs as well, depending. But sometimes I just use this to cream the dough. So if you're having sugar and butter or a different type of fat that you're creaming sugar with, it's better to use this. It's just a lot more effective because the surface area of this is a lot wider rather than this small area. It's just going to take way too long and it blends better with this. But we're doing pizza dough, and mostly with bread as well. We can use these ones. Okay, so we need another bowl just to transfer some of this. I have my olive oil here, 4 tablespoons. So works. It's good to compare. In my opinion. Is that in England? No, surely not. Dump them away before you oops and then put them in. Okay, we've got a little while to. So there we go. Little teacup. How cute is that? Like a flower. All the ladies had fluffy hats and I walk in with a Notre Dame ball cap. But that's the beauty of church as well. You can wear whatever you want. Well, it depends what church you go to, but yeah, it depends. I'm going to do my dishes, then watch my hockey tonight. Have a goodie. You too, Chef Cody. Hey, how did the croque and bush go? So the temperature of the kitchen was just way too warm, and I think the caramel, either I did it wrong or the mixture wasn't right, but I couldn't get the spun sugar, and yeah, it was just I tried to put it in the fridge, the caramel wouldn't set, so I thought screw it, unravel it so we can enjoy it while it's fresh and beautiful, and we have a beautiful bowl of croque and bush, just not as a cone. It's all good. It was so much fun to try and make though, for sure. But I also love that I'm going to try and do it again in England and see how it goes. And it'll be such a victory when I get to do it. Of great dessert. I know, and they're still yummy today. I thought by putting them in the fridge overnight, like they're not going to come out as great in the morning, because you're meant to consume them as quickly as possible, which I don't mind. But yeah, they're still fine, and they're still yummy, and I love the custard filling. So I think in the future, I'll keep the recipe of the choux pastry and the filling, but when it comes to the sugar, I'm going to do some research and see if there's a better one for the caramel, because in the picture as well, like, they didn't use too much of the spun sugar, they just drizzled it, so I think maybe it wasn't the right recipe for spun sugar. I think I just misread and it was my mistake. Millennial Dusk, hi! Oh, so we're waiting for the water, and it's almost cooled down now. We've just got 1 more degree left before the water cools down, so we can do our yeast for the pizza dough. But I'm just taking out some Oreos and I'm going to crush them so we can put them into some yummy cookies as well. So every Sunday we have bread day. So today we're doing pizza dough. I'm going to wait for it to rise overnight, or proof overnight, and we'll have some nice pizza making this week at some point, and maybe use the bread in another way as well, which would be really nice. Different ways to use pizza dough. how are you, millennial? How's your weekend? Oh, it's like a smiley face. There we go. Pizza dough, yummy. It's on my list, yeah. I made some really, let me make some eyebrows. That's not gonna work, is it? I'll just make it like a long nose. Yeah, I made some really, really nice pizza dough at some point, like way before I was streaming, and I can't find the recipe that I use, or I can't recognize the recipe. So I'm just gonna try this one and see if it's the one. Yeah, go guys. Guys, go follow the girl who bakes. It's a lot of G's. She's also a lovely baker, newbie streamer. She usually streams earlier than I. So if you're free earlier on in the day, do check out her streams. And she's gonna do some late night ones as well.